This is the 59th video of the Wargaming of Wargame Design Studios Napoleonic Battle of Eckmuhl. This is the first series, and in this one I'm playing the French, and the game's artificial intelligence is playing the Austrians. It is April 24th, 1809, 8:45 p.m. Turn 204 out of 360 turns. Visibility is down to 4 hexes. It's dusk and night falls the next turn. So it looks like I only have this turn to complete my movement before night. And what happens when night falls, well, what a mess. I get rid of those yellow boxes. If you move at night, you get 50 fatigue points each time you move. If you fire at night, you get 50 fatigue points. So I think when you get like over a fatigue in the hundreds, your morale goes down 1. If it's in the 200s, it goes down 2. If it's in the 300s, it goes down 3. And you know, you're more likely to rout each time it goes down. And you'll take other units with you because just because they have to check, their morale will go down 1. So I've seen a dozen units just fly away because one unit breaks. It's possible if you're tightly packed. So doesn't take long for you to get 100 points. You move twice, you've got 100. You move and shoot, you've got 100. AI doesn't seem to care too much about that. Why, I don't know, but I do. So I don't move at all unless I absolutely have to. I don't fire at all unless I absolutely have to. So I didn't quite get in the position I wanted to, but this will have to do. Okay, I'm going to go to square here. I'll never know when this guy comes out of disorder. It can happen any turn. Okay, these guys have all moved. Yeah, another thing at night, if you change formation, you're disordered. So you don't want to do that either. I can't get that guy in there. Well, these guys I think will stay right here. These guys moved. Might be their last move. Okay, I've got 2 supply down here. Just got to make sure I'm all set here because, like I said, changing formation will get you a disorder. Fill in the gap. All right, let's see if we can. For some strange reason, supply and leaders are unaffected by any disorganization. Okay, we're going to unlimber, and we can't turn. God damn it. Day late and $1 short. Limber the guns. Let's put this guy underneath. And these guys are unlimbered. So I just should have turned backwards there. That's good. Okay, so all these guys are set. These guys are all set. Well, okay. There's pickets here to see if anything's going on coming towards me. Alright, I'd say all these guys are all set. Let me just look down here. Okay, let's switch these guys a little. Okay, let's go down here. Oop. And these guys dragoons. Dragoons can dismount and shoot. No. Not so lucky. They're all heavy cav. Okay. Oh, shit! You know, I saw he was over there, but my finger reacted quicker than my mind could. God damn it. I lost 2 hexes in movement. God damn it. How he got off there, I don't know. It's probably the game that did it. Friggin' AI took him off. No, I took that one off. God damn it. It's 2 mistakes so far. Shit. Wonder. Yeah, I was careless in both of those. And I usually know when I do something stupid just after I do it. Not before, after. Dumbass. It's a wonder I I can win any of these games with that level of carelessness. It's almost my trademark. Shit, now that guy flipped off. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, that's the end of his movement, too. Nice. Usually that'll start to happen when my finger gets tired, but I just started here, so that's an ominous sign. God damn, it's getting cold here. Let me put on my sweater just a second. Okay. Eventually we're going to start warming up around here. I wonder when it's going to be. Come on. Now that I did not do. I clicked on this hex, and look where he went. It's that dumbass game. Just does that randomly, thinking, oh, shit happens, so it might as well happen to you. Christ. All right. Let's see if we get anybody. Nope. Okay. This is where all my shooting will be. Come on. Next phase. Austrian defensive fire. None. I do have a little. 4 men. Jeez. It's pretty pathetic. Let's see if this artillery can do a little better. 21. That's a little better. 17. Not bad. French melee. Nope. (9 p.m.) Shit. Yep, now it's night. Austrian movement. Look at this. See that hourglass? Means he's moving stuff. A lot when it stays stationary like that. See what I mean? AI doesn't care about fatigue. Now he's going to move a whole bunch of shit everywhere. I'll probably start seeing it pop up. Look at that. It's moving like crazy. Let's see when dawn is. 5 a.m. So we got 7 more turns a night. Yeah, this is kind of the scary part because units will start to pop up now. All of a sudden, right next to me. You can only see in an adjacent hex. Can't see any further, so all kinds of stuff can happen. 2 hexes or more away. Oh, must have turned off map labels. Let's turn those back on so I know what's what here. Since we won't be moving, it won't matter. Look at that. He is moving on a shitload of stuff. Okay, French defensive fire. Nope. Austrian offensive fire. Nope. Austrian melee. 5 units recovered, all fatigue, out of 12 checks. Okay. French movement? Nope. This is going to go quick. We're just going to have Austrian movement unless something goes critical here. French offensive fire. French melee. No to everything. Austrian movement. Okay, let's see what he's up to. The way AI moves, it figures out what it wants to move. And it goes really fast. It goes, that's how fast. And then it executes all the moves. So when that hourglass is staying lit without blinking much, he's moving a shitload of units. It's like boom, 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 boom. The whole army's going to be exhausted at dawn. Ooh, it's 10 p.m. 4 a.m. is the last night turn. Jesus, he's really moving a lot of stuff. I didn't think he had that much left, but apparently he does. Should have checked in the beginning how big his army is. He's lost 45,000 casualties already, but if his army's 100,000, that's not that big a deal. Well, it's not that small thing, but he's still got a lot of force left. But in this battle, I think a lot of the Austrian army was fighting Davout. French defensive. No. It's kind of like this campaign was split in two battles. One Napoleon had, and then one Davout had at Auerstedt. French movement. Nope, we're not doing that. Austrian defensive fire. Well, so far he hasn't gotten next to me because he hasn't shot at me. All right. 11 p.m. Austrian movement. And there goes the hourglass. Something is bound to pop up here in a while. Hopefully it's quite a while. So he's moving a lot of stuff. I shouldn't say he, the robot, it. Look at that. It's almost steady. Okay, French defensive fire. Austrian offensive fire. Austrian melee. French movement. Austrian defensive fire, French offensive fire, French melee. Okay, it's 12 midnight. Austrian movement. So far nothing's moving next to me, which is a good thing. Wonder if these guys recovered yet. Nope. Hopefully, because they're isolated, it'll be, I think it's the die roll is affected on their recovery. But even so, they can always recover. Then I'm sure he's going to charge. Won't matter with the squares, but with this guy, he may rot some cavalry. We'll see. Okay, French defensive fire, Austrian offensive fire, Austrian melee, French movement, Austrian defensive fire, French offensive fire, French melee. All right, it's 1 a.m. 3 more turns of dark. He's still moving like mad. Every single turn he's been moving. This is going to be the scary part. The first couple turns of daylight, all of a sudden, these units are going to pop up like one or two hexes away, or three, and all of a sudden, boom, there'll be a whole line of battle. Okay, French defensive fire. Austrian offensive fire. Well, so far he's not firing on me. That's a good sign. I mean, he's not next to me. French movement. Austrian fire. French fire. French melee. Austrian movement. 2 a.m. 2 more turns of dark. Okay. French defensive fire. Austrian offensive fire. Austrian melee. French movement. Austrian offensive. French offensive fire. French melee. Austrian movement. 3 a.m. One more turn of dark. Alright. French defensive fire. Austrian offensive. Austrian melee. French movement. Austrian defensive. Wow, none during night. Okay, 4 a.m. Last turn of darkness. Frost, ground frozen. Uh-oh. That might be ground fog. Means I won't see anything till like 10 a.m. Be like, I think that was the way it was at Austerlitz. Ground fog lasted till about 10 or 11 o'clock. And visibility was like 2 hexes. Geez, what time of year is this? This is April. We've got frost on the ground? Well, I guess that can happen. Still moving around like mad. Okay, French defensive fire. Austrian offensive. Austrian melee. French movement. Austrian defensive. French offensive. French melee. Okay, here it comes. Austrian movement, 5 a.m. Day. Visibility 4 hexes. Let's see, do I see anything? Well, I'm surprised he didn't get close to me. Not even down there, I don't see him. He's still moving though. Oh, now we have some cavalry pop up here. Oh, look at this. Horse artillery. Popped up right next to me. What a surprise. Except he's not deployed. that's going to be a problem for him because I'll melee him. This guy recovered. Probably the other one did too. Nope, he's still disordered. Okay, this guy. He may have recovered, but he's in a hard place. Because he's surrounded by squares. This guy in square? Yeah, good. Oh shit, did he deploy this gun? That doesn't bode well for me. That is horse artillery though, so he can move and shoot. Alright, let's shoot at these guys. 15, 5, 15, fatigue. 58, ooh, that's better. Let's see if I see anybody else anywhere. Nope. Well, okay. One guy's gonna get hit. That's not bad overall. Alright, here we go. 10 men. Jesus, that wasn't that bad. Alright, Frenchy movement. Okay. So I'm going to turn this guy around. He'll move down there. Shit, this guy's still disordered? I don't believe it. Alright, this guy, you can only move, always move one hex in square, so he's going to push right up there. This guy's going to turn the artillery around to face that direction. The square is going to move down one. Oh shit, this guy's in line. That's no good. Well, alright, let's get rid of map labels so I can see what I've got here. This guy's disordered, so he's useless. Disordered. Ooh, this guy isn't. He can charge. Shit. Guys aren't in the right place. Alright, we'll push this guy down here. Put this guy in column. Put artillery down there. See if we can put him in square. All right. We'll deploy him. Let's see if we can click him over one. Yeah. This guy down with him. See if we can put him in square. Okay, we'll just bombard the shit out of this guy. Unless he runs away in that direction. Which he could do. Okay, we got some more artillery coming up here. Horse artillery too. That's always good to have. More artillery. We'll chase this cavalry out pretty quick. Frost is thawing. Okay, that's a good sign. It's only 5 a.m., so it must be pretty thin. All right, now let's see where we're going here. I'd like to take this road. Let's see where it winds up, though. Shit. Way up there. That's too far away. Jesus, I'm way down here. That's too far. What about this road? Oh, branches off from this one. Oh, Jesus, go back together again? Okay. So this is kind of where I want to go. Go through here. Okay, let's turn on map labels. Pfaffenhausen. Just south of Pfaffenhausen, we want to catch this road. So we want to reunite our army. Shit, that's a hell of a long way, too. Yep, that's where we go. Alright, now we know where we're going to go. We're going to go down this road. Alright, let's see how these guys fared. 0 fatigue. 0. 21, that's not bad. Otherwise they're 0. Boy, they fully recovered. Okay, so this is where we want to go till we get to Pfaffenhausen. Who's up here? We don't know. Well, we got to send out some scouts then, because that's the road we're going down. Let's get on the other side of this road. Alright, what kind of elevations we got here? 8, so we want to, well, go to the end here, like sit right there so we can see out over here. Alright, let's turn elevations off. So we're going to go off on this road. Oh, we've got this cavalry here. That's good. We're staked out to the south. Alright, let's get this cavalry going. Okay, we might as well get our supply in motion. They're slower than molasses in January. None of them got killed, which is good. These guys had high fatigue. 0, 0, 0. All right, they've recovered nicely. Oh, we made it through the night without a scratch. That's a good thing. Alright, we might as well get this guy rolling. Holy shit, they move pretty good along the road. Well, our time's almost up. start getting these guys in column. Well, looks like our time is up, so we'll leave it at this. I'll get all these guys on a road. We'll fight off these guys here and hold this area so we can slide out of here. These guys will have to fall back on this road. Yeah, we're going down here, so we'll have to hold that road too. No. Oh, there's Pfeffenhausen, and here's the road we take from there. Holzhausen. All right. And then we hold Regensburg. So when we go down here, Moosburg. Where's the other crossing? I think up here. Shit, look, there's no crossing. Till you get way up here. Look at all of this shit you'd have to fight through here. Christ, a huge woods, swamp, city, bridge, city. So I'll come here from the south. And then once I hold Landshut, I hold all the crossings along the Isar. So he can't get any supplies, can't get munitions, and he can't get back. Because I hold Regensburg in the north and Landshut in the south. Okay, so that's what we'll go for.